Donnie and Dolly, the team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Barks, the one with bite.
What do you mean Barks has bite?
Johnny?
What do you mean Barks has bite?
Johnny?
What do you mean Barks has bite?
Oh, hey, man.
What do you mean Barks has bite?
Here, try some of this.
Ouch.
I haven't seen him that excited since he got his heels.
Ouch.
You tell him, Johnny. You tell the world.
What happened to commercials like that?
Oh, I love
It's not
those.
the same anymore.
Love them.
Not the same. You see that commercial and you expect to be watching an episode of Friends or Seinfeld. 90s gold, if you ask me.
100%.
With that, we know that Barclay Parneta, Giants GM, is going to join us. It is Thursday, and all of our guests are brought to you by the Vancouver Giants, Rick.
Oh.
It all works out. Connor Bedard makes one more visit to the LEC for the CHL Top Prospects game on January 25th. The only way into the sold-out game is by purchasing the Top Prospects pack, which starts at $99. It includes the Top Prospects game as well as 3 other Giants games. These packages can only be purchased by calling 604-4GIANTS. That's 604-444-2687. All right. We bring in Vancouver Giants GM Barclay Parneta. Giants losing last night. Sorry to bring this up, Barclay. Giants losing last night in Kamloops by a score of 6-3. They host Spokane Friday and Tri-City on Sunday. There he is. Barks has bite. Barclay Parneta, how are you, sir? How are you?
How are you guys?
Good.
Very well. Very well. How tough was it to trade Zack Ostapchuk?
Oh, it was really hard. Obviously, he's such a big part of our team. Homegrown kid, amazing person. I'd sat down with a couple of our players earlier in the year and said, look, you're not on the trade market. So if you start to hear this, that's not true. Teams did start to call early on, and we just said, look, we're not really considering this. Even if we did consider it, it would have to look like the Nolan Allen deal or something to even consider it. And I told the boys, if we get something that is something where it knocks us out of our seats, we're going to have to look at it. Now, and Zack wanted to finish a Giant, but you know what? Looking at the landscape, his best friend is Savoy. He was actually at the NHL draft wearing a Savoy jersey last year. So you know what? Well, I think Winnipeg and Kamloops appealed to him quite a bit if that was the case as well. So you know what? We did it, and we've hard to do, but I think we've got a lot of pieces there, obviously, that was sort of surprising to us.
Zach was your captain Ottawa draft pick. For people that don't know, on Sunday you made the deal, Zach to Winnipeg for a couple of forwards, 2 prospects, 3 first-round draft picks, and a 5th rounder. Was your head not spinning coming up with a deal like that, Barclay? How hard is that to come up with, knowing the whirlwind that was going around all the Western Hockey League?
You know what? It's a unique year. Honestly, this is it's because of the state of there's a host team that's trying to add. There were 4 really good contending teams, and the teams typically that might have been selling players, they're trying to retain their players this year because they want to make the playoffs, because we're really still coming out of COVID, and financially those playoff rounds are going to mean a lot to some of these teams. So they weren't as willing to part with their pieces. So it just, as far as coming up with it, literally we had 3 unsolicited offers that started to come in, and they all were very similar with these picks and players, more or less. And that's what made us thinking, oh, okay, hold on, maybe this is something we do have to do.
Mark, do you see yourself doing that? 3-4 first-rounders going from Vancouver to another player someday? I mean, Kamloops, 14 pieces for 2 players. I mean, is this going to continue, or do you think it'll die down?
Again, I think a lot of it was a product of the environment, host team, coming out of COVID, not a lot of sellers. I don't, a lot of people say this is going to be the price moving forward. I don't see that happening. I really don't. Certainly there'll be a lot of pieces and the bar's set high, but I don't think we'll ever see anything like we saw at this deadline ever again.
Tell us what Connor Bedard, a trade, could possibly look like, Barclay. I mean, my goodness.
Well, you look at what just happened, and the reality is it would be unattainable.
Yeah.
There would be not enough to give for Connor Bedard in a circumstance of seeing what these 3 players went for between Kamloops and Winnipeg.
All right, what's the goal for your team the rest of the way here? 4th in the conference, but you got, my goodness, some good teams in front of you, Seattle, Kamloops, Portland. What do you want to see from your team the rest of the way?
Look, we want to be in that 4-hole. We want that home ice advantage to play against the 5 team. That is our goal. We want to sort of maintain that pace and stay in the hunt and then get into those playoffs and then see what we can do, the damage. You saw last year, obviously, underdogs, and our coaching staff does a terrific job at preparing those guys. So really that's the goal, and that's what I told the boys. I went in and addressed them after the trade deadline, and it was like, hey, guys, like, we're in 4th place. This is a good team still. We have the opportunity to maintain this, and I expect us to finish in this spot. So I think that is our goal, and that's what we're going to try to do. And I think we have the personnel to do it. We've been finding ways to win this year somehow, and the kids really, really like each other and play hard for each other.
Barclay, longtime Canuck fans will remember Kevin Bieksa suffering an injury to his calf. He got cut. I think it was Vern Fiddler. It happened twice in Kevin's career. Vern Fiddler was one of the players who, with his skate, unintentionally cut the back of Kevin's leg. Samuel Honzek, who's going to be is expected to be a first-round draft pick this year, one of your great players. He suffers the same sort of injury for Slovakia at the Worlds. How's he doing?
He's doing great. He's back here in Vancouver. I think he has like an air cast on. It wasn't like an Achilles or anything. It was just it was a cut slightly above that. So last time I talked to Michael Bernstein, our medical therapist, he was telling me that the cast is going to come off pretty well any day, and then we're looking at 2 or 3 weeks of rehabilitation. Then I'll be back on the ice.
All right, Barclay, thanks for doing this, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Whoa.
Top prospects. Sorry.
Look at top button done up.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. And we don't.
We don't.
No, you do.
I don't.
It looks like I do, but I don't.
Hey.
So you're behind the times, actually, Barclay.
Hey, Bark.
What?
I got a complaint. I got to get this shit.
About the button?
No, not about the button. No, I got to get it out.
By the way, I love the shirt. You look good.
Yeah. Can you throw a couple of those shirts our way? But anyways, I'm driving to work. I heard you on 650 with Bruff and Ruff. Hey, come on. When you're doing Donnie and Dolly, no other media. Come on. You know that.
I'm like Tom Cruise. It's a media junket day for me. I'm just getting everything. I'm out there sell, boys.
We're pals.
Get those tickets. That's a good deal. They start at $99 and 4 games, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're pals. You're not pals with Bruff and Ruff. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. A shirt's coming your way, buddy. A shirt is coming your way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Ryan and I as well, Barclay?
Burgundy. That's a beautiful shirt.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Derek would like one too.
What size is Ryan?
Triple X large.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then 2 larges. I'm thinking XL and L.
Yeah. I don't know. Go 2 XLs.
XLs for us. Thank you.
Can we move on here, Rick?
Okay, he brought it up. The shirts, I love them. It's a burgundy. I love burgundy.
You guys are awesome.
Okay, hey, listen.
I love you
guys. We love you too, Barclay, and thanks for trying to be one of us with the shirt the collar or the button done up.
I was all excited.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know what happened with us as I extend the segment here is that we had our buttons, both of us had the top button done up, kind of a 90s thing, much like Barks has bite, and we got ripped.
We got ripped. So
now I'm gun shy when it comes to doing up the top button. So keep that in mind.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
See what Toigo thinks. Okay, he'll be the deciding vote.
Don't let people sway you. Just do your thing. Be you, Donnie. Be you.
All right. Thanks, Barclay. Appreciate it. Again, and they're second in the BC division. You mentioned what they are in their conference.
Fourth in the conference.
But second in the BC division. Now, Zack Ostapchuk is off to Winnipeg, so we'll see what happens from there. But it's a deal you have to make.